Wise going live. Wise going live. Going live. Yeah. Going live. Wise going live. Yeah. Going live. Wise going live. Yeah, we elevate the game. Tech in my mind, innovation in my veins. Turn the mic up. Let the vision arrive when creativity meets technology. Wise going live. Yeah, we elevate the game. Tech in my mind, innovation in my veins. Turn the mic up. Let the vision arrive when creativity meets technology. Wise going live. Step in the room, it's creation in motion. AI ideas, pure devotion. From the code to the cloud, we thrive. It's more than a stream, it's a state of mind. Wise going live. Purpose on display, lighting up the world in a brand new way. Plug in your dreams, let your spark survive. We breaking the limits. Wise going live.
And the best and the greatest day to be alive is today. And family, thank you for joining this live stream right now, man. I'm so excited, so excited. This is what I call Tech 002, a Wise Going Live, where creativity meet technology. And I decided to do a live show just to demonstrate some things about in the technology world, especially for the creatives. And I'm so excited that everybody's here. And today we're going to be doing some comparisons. We're going to do some stuff with ChatGPT, then we're going to do some stuff with Gemini, and go back and forth and see how the creative tools actually work. But before we do that, guys, I need y'all guys, first of all, I need y'all guys to subscribe to this amazing Wise Going Live channel. Make sure you share to any friends and anybody who's looking to trying to do some technology. And it's a community here, so we want you guys to definitely comment. And with that being said, I love y'all guys right now. Hit me in the comments, tell me where you're from, and also what we want to know is how are you doing. So we want to know how y'all feeling today, how y'all reacting, how your day been. This actually been an amazing week for me, because this is actually celebrating my birthday week. So I'm so excited this week. I had an amazing time with family and friends, and man, I tell you, I have ate too much this week. So I'm definitely have to get back on my regular routine of certain things I need to eat and get back on my workout routine, because I'm telling you, the food was amazing, the vibe was amazing, people was amazing. So I want to thank everybody who celebrate at the time of this live. I'm celebrating my birthday with me. Y'all are incredible and amazing. So thank you, because you definitely made my week. And so I want to take the time. Anybody, just hit me in the comments. Let me know how you feel. 1 to 10. How you feeling today? So we can go ahead and recognize you and everything going as planned, I would say, on your end as well. So I had an amazing opportunity to actually be part of an event that's coming up in the the upcoming week is coming up. And I will be doing as I have a business called Watch What's Media. And we require our services for actually doing some media content, some photography, and some video recording and some things. So I got my tripods and stuff like that, but I wanted something real slim that I can just take with me, and I can just use it in many different functions. So I saw something on Amazon that I thought was amazing. So I'm going to share that with you guys with the what we call the let's get started session of that. So before we jump into the lab, let's get started. We're going to talk about we would call some hardware. We would call some technology hardware that I believe would be beneficial with y'all guys. So we want to definitely want to get an opportunity to think and get you a chance to see this product. And let me know what you're thinking about it as well. So you know what, and I appreciate it. I see we got that amazing Eric Harrison here. Thank you, sir. You know what I'm saying? It's just me being techie, man. I gotta have my computers, I gotta have my blue. So I appreciate it, man. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming. Let me know how you feeling, bro. Let me know how you feeling today. 1 to 10. How you feeling? So we want to make sure the first part of the show we recognize people, and get the eye and see how they doing. We are community here. The how we look at we community. So we want to see how everybody doing. I know, brother, I know how you is, man. So I know you looking good as well and representing out there. So thank you for coming in. And like I said, we're going to jump immediately into what we call, let's get it started, the hardware session. So this is this amazing device that I ended up picking up. I ended up picking up this. This came in Amazon. So and I want to get a chance to show it to you guys real good. So let's see, we got you in another comment in the field, and that is I am at an 8 today. All right, now, so it's better than the 5. You know what I'm saying? We need to work you up to the 10, but I appreciate you being honest and let me know. And I know you are very productive, Mr. Eric L. Harrison. So we thank you, sir, and some of the amazing things that you're doing in the nation and also globally. So I want to recognize you as well. So thank you, man, for taking time out of your productive schedule and let us know what's going on your end. All right, this amazing device. It don't look too big, right? You know what I'm saying? So this right here is a what we call a tripod with a MagSafe feature, but also have a phone holder. It's made from ULANZI. ULANZI, that's what the company says it is. So ULANZI, and I got a graphic that I can actually show you guys. So let me go ahead and bring that up real quick, and we'll do that, and we'll show this amazing how reason why I bought this. But as you can see right now, and the actually on the screen, is it actually work as a selfie stick. So you can use a selfie stick. It has the ability to extend, so you can actually have angles to it. So it caught my attention. Main reason because it's very slim. Because I got several called major size tripods, and in this event I wanted to slim it down and actually have the ability to actually have something I can put in a corner or something like that won't take up that much real estate. So it got a remote trigger, whatever good. And I saw the MagSafe feature. That would actually sold me right there, man. That MagSafe feature right there. It definitely sold me. So I thought it was a very good opportunity. I saw this on Amazon, and I went ahead. I said, you know what, I had to get this thing. So I'm sitting here, right? So I went ahead and placed the order. It came in this week. This one right here, and like I said, you can put your iPhone or whatever smart device you're using. But it got this MagSafe feature that would got my attention. You can see right there, you can use it and clamp it down, or you can use the MagSafe. And I'm going to demonstrate a little bit. I probably won't extend it the whole entire way, but we're going to actually see what this thing do since we got it in hand. So, sharing some stuff that I saw that got my attention. If y'all guys, definitely y'all interested in something like that, the link will be just below the like button. So make sure you hit like and subscribe and leave comments and stuff as well. So it's showing how this thing puts work and see how tall. See how that thing stands up there. And that's one that's selling things as well for me. When I saw how far it's standing and have that trigger, I said, you know what? I can actually do something with this and have this as a secondary remote device. And I thought it would be amazing to use it that way. So I thought this would be amazing. Let me see what's going on in the chat. And we got Eric Harrison. This is nice wise. I wish I had this for my last trip. Yeah, man, this right here. You see how slim it is? It's not really that big. Remind me of think about Star Wars, mind you, a lightsaber, right? So we keep it real, fam. So so I just it just remind me of Star Wars, feeling like holding a giant lightsaber. So the thing is, what you do, you're able to flip the thing out, and then like I said, you can extend it, and that's what I like about it. But you can extend it so far as almost like get up to almost like 5, maybe 5'5" or 5'6" in height. So I think that's really, really doggone cool for the device. So I'm not going to stand like that, but you can use it as a safety device. It has adjustment part right here, so you can lock it up and tie it down. I'm going to flip it open again. And I'll put my iPhone and see how it actually works. let me do this real quick, and then, and yeah. Now the thing about it, the, well, I'll call it the main core of this, it feels pretty good. This feels pretty solid. The legs do have a very, it's plastic, so you get that feel. I see the trigger right here, and you can take the trigger off. So I like that. I haven't set my phone up for the Bluetooth connection yet for it, but that's something I'm definitely gonna look into. And like I said, you can extend the legs out, and I think pretty good. But it connects back together pretty easily. So it seems solid when you connect it, but when you put the legs out, it seems like very, that plastic feel. So we got this part right here. Let me grab my iPhone, and we're gonna do it right quick. The magnet seemed very strong. So this is my iPhone 17 Pro Max, as I showed last week with this case. And it seemed like it's solid, it's a solid feel to it. And I definitely believe it works well. What I'm trying to do with it on this upcoming event that's coming this week, I'm gonna use got one of my phones that I'm gonna use as a secondary to catch some B-roll and stuff like that. So I think this is gonna actually work pretty well. So the main thing, that MagSafe and the ability to actually stand up pretty high as a tripod. And so I think it's amazing. So what y'all guys think about this device right here? Like I said, it is a tripod that is from ULANZI, and yeah, it seemed pretty good. Now the thing is the wear use. So everything is tight right now, right? It's tight fitting and everything like that. So it's versatile. You're right, man. It's very versatile, and it easily fit into a bag. And I wanted something that I actually can take somewhere, and even if I'm not doing a project or anything like that, it's able to do what I need to do with this. Do as far as recording. So I actually like it pretty well so far. I'm gonna test it and come back and give you some comments on it after I use it for this upcoming event. But definitely I can see myself with travel, as I don't want to take a full size tripod or something like that for something that I want to mount my iPhone or something on. I think this definitely will work, fam. So I actually like it so far. I like it. So like I said, I'll do a review on it, and we go from there. But again, y'all guys interested in that, there's a affiliate link just below in the description. Definitely check it out and let me know your thoughts process on it too, because we trying to slim down. We want to carry all these big and buggy things around now these days, when we dealing with a lot of these being creators as we travel and stuff. And a lot of people, my understanding, they want to travel, especially this upcoming year and stuff like that. People want to get out and stuff. And I think that'd be an amazing tool to actually use. All right, family. So we're going to go ahead and cut to the next session of this amazing live. And that is the creative part. We call this part being in the lab. So let's go ahead and get ready for the lab, family. All right, fam. So what I did is I'm actually working on a couple of thumbnails for some music videos that I'm working on for Wise Choice Media. I'm I'm the type of person, since we on this live, I want to be creative, and I'm the kids of the 80s and 90s, and I guess you'd say the 2000 stuff. So I grew up in the MTV, VH1, in the era where there was music videos, and that was so amazing. So I always want to, like, man, make videos and have the opportunity to make music videos and stuff like that. And I had opportunity as a business in the 2000s to actually work with groups and then actually do videography and do videos for them. And that's a lot of work. But today, now, with the power of AI and just digital editing and stuff like that, you're able to do it from your home. So what I want to do is actually create a thumbnail that actually go with one of my music videos coming up. And I saw this picture right here that I want to use, but you can see it just looks so plain and so dull. and I just wanted to do something else to just make it stand out. So I thought it might be in a very good opportunity to actually have it here in the lab and see what we can do comparison using ChatGPT and Gemini and see if we do the prompts, what do it comes out with? Will it be the same? Will it be different? Will it work? Will it don't work? You know what I'm saying? So I figured it'd be a great opportunity. So I had this first picture right here. We'll call, the theme of the thing I'm gonna call is gonna be like get it together. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna jump to, I thought I'm going to do ChatGPT first. So we're going to go to ChatGPT, and I got it here and got it right here for a prompt right here. And I'm going to say I want to do is I want to create an image, right? So we're going to do this, create an image. All right. Let me go ahead and simply here, go ahead and do autocorrect on that. Create an image. And so I need to make sure the two things. So I think I have to have it there. So I'm gonna create an image, and we're gonna say this is a YouTube thumbnail. All right, YouTube thumbnail. We'll do this. I'm gonna give it dimensions. It will be 16 by 19 thumbnail. Here we go, thumbnail image. Okay. And let me see. I'm going to get that picture. Let's see. Can I copy and paste the picture? Or I might want to bring it up first. All right. So what I'm going to do is bring it here. Then I'll do this one. Yeah, we're doing everything live, fam. So we're going to see how this thing work out. But I want to go ahead and see I can get the picture uploaded. So add photo, image. And I'm going to look for, I did title it. So get together, thumbnail, upload. All right, got it there. So I just went ahead and upload the photo so I can make sure I have it there. I'll go ahead and finish what I'm going to say in the prompt real quick. I want to update the background. I want to update the background. Okay, I'll make the mountains don't stand out, so I want to make the mountains. Let me sure I spell the mountains right. Mountains are more defined, and make the colors stand out. Let's see how that works. And also, I'm going to add something to that sky right there. That sky look kind of crazy. So it doesn't have no definition to it. So make the sky make the sky a beautiful blue color. All right, so we're going to do this first and see how this works out. All right, so we're going to do this and see what it does in ChatGPT 5. So we're going to hit it right now. Let's do a thing. Let's do a thing. Let's do a thing. Let's do a thing. So, all right. Let's see what we come up with. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Ain't taking the time to generate. So, and while it's generating, okay. It might be, hey, we might be cooking with fire. We might be cooking with fire today, right? You know what I'm saying? So, so we might have something coming back. While we're looking here, we'll see what is it, we'll see a question there. It said, is it costly? All right, so let me check on that. So while it's generating, I can jump to the next, back to the other tab of this thing, and we're gonna go down and bam, bam. It's actually 20, as this time is 10% off the time of this recording. So it's $26.99. So the listed price is $29.95, Eric. So if you jump on today, man, you get a 10% discount. That was Amazon doing. So you know what I'm saying? If you live in the right area, man, it might be delivered to you by tomorrow. So you can get your choice of look like is black, and also look like you can get white. So those who like the white and silver look, you can get the white and silver look, or I like black. You know what I'm saying? So thanks for asking that question there. So is it costly? I think it's worth the $26.99. So I think I actually ended up paying like the $30 on it. So I got it through my business. I got it through my business account. So you know how that goes. So all right, fam, we're gonna go back to where we see what ChatGPT is doing. It's still actually ChatGPT is still working. There we go. And it's finished. And we're gonna bam. We can do a picture. Look at that. So what it did is went ahead and all right, it just got it went. And let's go to the rich. Let's go back to the other one. So we're gonna go ahead and cancel out. So let's see the before. So we're gonna do the before. You see the before, right? So I want to be more vivid. I want to be, looking a certain way because it looked very dull. This is like the original photo I saw, and I want to use as a thumbnail. So I want to have something a little bit more rich, a little bit inviting. So, so what we're gonna do? This is the original one. So we're gonna go back again, and we're gonna go back to what ChatGPT did. So ChatGPT came back and added color to everything. Even though I just asked it to just take care of the background, take care of the sky, it actually went back in and also enriching the color on the lady here as well. So I'm gonna see they actually changed the color. Did it rich or just actually changed the color? So so let me go back to the original again. And it seemed like it actually adds some more details in this. So okay, cool. All right, so that's the before again, and this is the after effect. So all right, I'm not mad at that. I can see how that can be working as a thumbnail image. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and close this out, and we're gonna save some time. So what I'm gonna do is instead of typing this whole thing over again, I'm gonna copy this right here, and I'm gonna go to Gemini. And what I'm gonna do is we create a image, bam, and we're gonna do copy and paste it here, and I'm gonna upload the image. To go up here. All right, gonna wait till that load. Now I'm going to execute. Now we're using Nano Banana, so that's the engine generator that everybody talking about use. So I'm using the same prompts that I got ChatGPT, and we'll see what will come up with Gemini. So we'll go ahead and hit it right there. Bam. So you can take a sec. Okay, just a sec. I don't know what just a sec really means, but we'll see what is going to take us long. I think it almost took about a minute, maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes for wow, look at the speed. And look, oh wow, see this right here look more natural. So okay, we're gonna go here again. So what we're gonna do is I go back to the original. This is the original, okay? So you see the original here, and all right, we're gonna back out. And now we're gonna go back what Gemini did. This right here look more realistic. The other one's just over heavy saturated. While this one brought out some more details, it gave a sky. It actually add contrast. So you see the mountains. It seemed like everything got contrast. You see the feel of depth through this. You know, it wasn't like everything was oversaturated. It gave like, you know, how it would probably look in the natural eye. So as being a photographer, I'm just looking at it, you know, how this right here is a little bit more green than it is. Even though it highlighted the lake, you see the green, but you see that it's still tilted off like in distance, like there's a distance there. And they enhanced the woman as well, but it kept the natural color of the outfit. So let's go back. So this is Gemini version. Let's go back to ChatGPT version and bring that up. And you see how deep the colors is. The colors, the colors are. And this right here, then we go back to Gemini. I like the way how Gemini just kept it looking more realistic. So I'm kind of feeling that. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you think in the comments. Are you more you want the more vivid action for the thumbnail that stands out for you probably use this as a thumbnail image, or you are more willing to say, you know what, I like the way Gemini did it. So I'm right now, I'm more the natural look of just enhancing based off what I gave in the prompt. I'm more team Gemini on that one. Yeah, man. Let me go ahead. Oh yeah, Eric, man. Yeah, Gemini looked great. I agree, man. It kept the natural look of the photo. That's why I'm amazed about it. It enhanced the color, but it kept the natural look. It don't look fake. You know what I'm saying? Or it's just like it could be a real photo or something. So yeah, I'm really loving that. So I got one more that I'm going to play with before we wrap up the lab portion of this, and I want to show you this one. So this is the original piece right here. Have this amazing ladies that is skating down the out of the way. I'm working on a video called Living Unchained. And so I want to show this one off right here. So you got the lady going down the street, doing her thing. So let's go ahead and see what we can do in ChatGPT and all this stuff like that. So let me see what what's in the comments as well. So we got Eric who said ChatGPT version is too saturated. Man, 100%. 100%. I would agree with you 100% on that. It is too saturated, brother. So so we're gonna see what it's gonna do with this photo right here. So what I'm gonna do is go back to when we're doing everything live, fam. So we're gonna go to ChatGPT and let me see. So what I'm gonna do is upload a photo. I think I'm gonna do that first. And we're living unchained, bam. All right, bam. All right, so we're gonna do that, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna type in the prompt. I got a different prompt I want to use, so let me type that. Thinking about this one, create an image, image, and see this. So YouTube. YouTube. Yeah, no, well, that worked. You don't see it. It should recognize you to the thumbnail. Yeah, I want to give it a dimension so it knows when. Sometimes the more information, the better that these large language models do behave. So anybody who's doing, and this is, I think it's a more simple prompt. You can go a whole lot of details. You can tell that you can get a persona of, I want the style of Picasso or whatever you want this, whatever it is. But I'm keeping the prompt pretty simple. But I do want to give it some dimensions of it so you can understand what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about. I could just say thumbnail, but I just want to give it some dimensions that hopefully will actually help in this process. So Mitch, there we go. All right, so I want to say update the background again. Take the background. All right, we're gonna do the same thing. I want to more make it valid colors. Okay, I said make it make the colors. Maybe doing this live, fam. Make the colors stand out. I said stand out. I add that extra boost and see what it means, but how does it see it? Now on this one, there's some things in there I don't want in there. So I want to say remove cars from background. Then I'll also say I saw a light pole in there, and I want to say remove light background as well. All right, cool. And I think that's it. And I want to say change the line in on the road from white to yellow, and see how it takes that. All right, so we're gonna execute this right now. We'll see. Hopefully, it won't take 10 years to do this. So I think I get everything I want to have in here. So we're gonna do that. Then we'll before I hit execute, let me do this. I'm gonna go ahead and copy and paste this, and we'll see the time frame. We're gonna go ahead and do Gemini while this be working. So I'm gonna do a copy of this. I'm gonna execute this now. All right, now I'm gonna go to Gemini. We're gonna back out of this, and then what we're gonna do is copy and paste, and then I'm gonna upload the other image as well. So let me find the other image again. Bam, bam. There we go. And then I'm going to hit execute on this one and see which one take longer. So we got that going. It said a couple of secs. We got, then go back to ChatGPT. ChatGPT is still doing this thing. It dancing to the groove of the song. All right, family. So yeah, it's being a creative. I think it's very important to understand how the large language models really work and see which one works for you. And like I say, if you want to oversaturate and stuff, the ChatGPT did that, and I didn't want mine to really be oversaturated like that. So let's go back here and see what's going on. Okay, so what it did is actually let me see the original. So it really kept it pretty much the same. So let me go back to the original. That's the original. Okay. And if you notice, there is a light pole and there is cars back here. So I'm pointing out to the back, and the lady right here escaping, there's cars behind her, and there is a light pole. I'm not sure how safe it is to have cars behind you while you're skating down the road, but what I'm saying, I figured they need to be removed. In the light pole. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go back to and see what Gemini created. So Gemini, it did not really enhance anything. It removed the light pole. Light poles go, and both cars are gone. And what it did, it changed the white line to a yellow line. So it did what I asked it to do when it came to that. So let's go to, but it did not make it as vibrant. It's not rich. It's natural color. This is like real natural. So it's like realistic, and then probably because of rose cake and the scheme, it fit the scheme. It's a very bright day. You can see this like in the middle of the day, so it kept the theme there. But like I said, the only thing it did is update the line, got rid of the lipo, and got rid of the cars. But the colors, it did not really do much with that. But I'm fine with that. Okay, so this is what ChatGPT did. So this is original, showing you the original. All right, so we're gonna back out of this, and now because I said saturated, right, stand out. So it did it again. It's almost like a water painting. So it removed the lipo, it removed the cars, it have the online. So, but everything is over. It's like oversaturated. It look good from an art standpoint. If you're doing a thumbnail or something like that, and you're trying to be a little artsy, it does have that effect of art in there. It's an artifact. It look like it's something painted to me. It doesn't look as natural. So we'll go back to Gemini version of it. It's back out. Yeah, this is Gemini. Gemini just kept it real, like a real photo. It didn't really add any color details to it. It made the updates, but it didn't add no color to it. Why ChatGPT went ahead and did everything, but it added the color. So it's like hit and miss, right? To a certain degree. So let's see what's got going on in the comments, family. And just you also remember, man, make sure y'all leave comments. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share this out. We're going live. We're going to try to do this as much as possible every week and just go through creativity things as I'm stepping to I call it the lab, and try to be creative and try to do the thing live. It's something that I can do here. Y'all guys see that, what, y'all guys can do it too. These tools is out there for everybody, ChatGPT and Gemini. So let me see what amazing Eric Harrison, he said, need music while the image generated. Yeah, man, indeed. I'm not sure you can hear, I got little faint music. I call it my theme music playing in the background while we're going on. But yeah, I might have to crank it up for how long ChatGPT take to do it. Gemini responded real quick. Only thing I am not satisfied with is how they did the color. I wish they add a little bit more. Let me see else you put in the chat. Look like a bag of Skittles. Indeed, it looked like a bag of Skittles, man. I mean, they touched everything in the rainbow, did it? They touched everything in the rainbow. Rich blue sky. Like, I don't know about the rain or not. You know what I'm saying? The tree, I mean, it's like, full springtime. You just dump the colors in there. So, oh man, like I said, going back to Gemini, this Gemini response, I'm like it because it's more natural. It seems real, and my eyes are like a real. Like from an artist standpoint, it's like I like realness. I don't mind some enhancing, put some color detail. I like little flavor and little vivid to it, but and not as much as how ChatGPT did it. How ChatGPT did it. All right, fam. So that's what we did in the lab today. We'll think of some other things. I'm going to try to see which one I'll be willing to use as a use for the amazing thumbnail that's coming up. So family, again, check the links in download and in the description. Check the links in the description if you're interested in a device like this. Tripod, like I said, it's on 10% off. As of today, I'm not sure about tomorrow, but 10% off at the time of this live recording. And y'all guys can click on the link down there and the fair link and see how it work out for you guys. Like I said, I got for myself. I'm gonna use it for the next week event, and I believe it's gonna work out very well. I believe it definitely will. So family, what I also want to do as we move on, as we get ready to wrap up this live, is I want to take y'all guys to my website. So I want y'all guys to go to wisegoinglive.com. And you want to learn a lot about me. That's the book entitled Where. And you can see it from here. This amazing website that actually it's a product of Why Trust Media. It's my company. That was one of the things that we do. We build websites and we give AI training, and we build modern websites that help your current business organization wherever you need, personal, wherever it is for website designs and stuff like that. And as you can see, this is mine for Why It's Going Live. And information about me, if you want to get in contact with me, you can click on Let's Connect, and you'll see as we just playing right now, this is on the link for the thumbnail for this. And family, and leave it or not, this thumbnail is AI generated. So it kept my real thing. So I'm just sharing the tools I use is AI generated. This was done through Gemini. So and then information about me from this standpoint of the website, and we're talking about Why I Trust Media, and that way we got technology, web design, and creative media. So we do a lot here, and I definitely want you guys to check it out. and this is the actual website itself for Wise Choice Media, and it shows our work here. Me and my team, we're definitely willing to work with y'all guys, and we click on it, you'll find out a lot of stuff. The Able Man project, it give you details of why the projects were done and how the websites were made and designed. So I definitely want you guys who are interested in any type of web design, AI training, teaching and courses and stuff, definitely you can link up with me with information from there. So I want to make sure I touch base. Also, family, since I am here, and you see you see this one right here says the Live Unchained podcast. So Live Unchained podcast actually tomorrow, that's my 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have this amazing podcast with my amazing co-host, Coach Lakeisha. I am Lakeisha.com, and we're gonna have a definite special guest. At the time of this recording, we're gonna be talking about how faith beat cancer. We have an amazing woman who has been led by faith, and she learned a life lesson through her dealings with cancer. And we thought it would be a great opportunity to get on this podcast and share why we live in Unchained and how we are building freedoms. And I'm so amazed by this story. So definitely go to the websites and check on, click on the links, and be able to sign up for listen to the podcast tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Living Unchained as well. So family, thank everybody who joined the live. And we are trying to do things. We're trying to trying to teach people how to use the technology tools, and where creativity meet technology. And y'all leave some comments. Anything y'all want to know about anything, just the community here. We want to make sure that you're thinking some things that you want to talk about, as for using these large language models. The main ones I stay in contact with is usually ChatGPT, Gemini, and Claude. The other ones, I don't really use those as much. I just refer these, but we want to talk about technology and how to use them, Wise is going live. So family, I want to thank each and every person here. So I want to leave you with this. Love is a action word. While you're taking the time to love yourself, make sure you show love to someone else. And y'all guys have an amazing evening, and looking forward to see you on the next Wise Going Live. So family, take care and peace.